Alright, we will be doing this cute little activity today with hearts. We have Valentine's Day coming up, so we're just going to create a cute little project with little heart faces, little happy heart faces. So you will have, today for this project, you will have markers, you will have a sheet for ideas for your eyes and your mouths, you will have an ink dauber. Remember these little special tools, and you will also have a Sharpie. So the very first thing you're going to do is we're going to create hearts. And if you notice on my hearts that I actually have some that just kind of, I have some that overlap, which is it's just interesting. It just makes your picture a little more interesting. I have some that are just kind of coming off of the page. So it adds interest. So you don't want to just put hearts on here. You can just put hearts on here, but I would make it interesting and actually have some kind of hang off the page or overlap. So we're going to actually use our daubers to create the hearts, and we're going to use the Sharpie to go in and do the mouths and the eyes. So you're going to get your dauber, and you're going to put at least 5 hearts on your paper. At least 5. You probably don't want more than 7. So I'm going to start. I actually kind of want my big one first. So I'm going to, and I actually kind of want mine to the side. So we call that composition. However you want this is how we're going to arrange the hearts on the paper. So I'm going to do, and remember to draw a heart. I'm going to show you a simple way to do a heart. Do you know those birds that we like to draw? You're going to create a bird. This way we don't have to use tracers. You're going to create a bird, and you're going to draw a diagonal line until you get to about the center of that bird. So I'm going to draw a diagonal, and I'm going to draw another diagonal and connect it. And voila, I've got a heart. And then I think I'm going to put a heart. I'm going to pretend like there's a heart behind that heart. Let's see. Maybe I want to put a heart here. And a heart here. This one's going to kind of come off of the page. That's okay. And I think I want the bottom of a heart right here. So you kind of just want it interesting. Let's see. Do I have at least 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And I've got enough for me to put a few faces. So that's perfect. That'll work right here. Yeah, so that'll work. All right, so when you're done with that, while you're letting this dry, I want you to go ahead and create your background. Now we want just a simple little background. We don't want it too complicated. We just want something simple. If you notice here, I have, I like to call these streamers. Okay, so these are just S's, different color S's. You can do streamers. You can do a few polka dots with different size, different colors. You could do starbursts, where you use different colors to go out from behind your picture. You could do just some diagonals. You wanted to do that in your background. So you can do whatever you want. Do lines that kind of come off of these hearts. So be creative. You could have wiggles. So just kind of create a little background. You don't want too much. You just want something small. If you wanted to just do polka dots, you could just do polka dots. I kind of did a few things here just to show you what all you could do. All right, so that should be dry enough for me to go in with my Sharpie now. Get my Sharpie. And now I've got my sheet with my ideas, and I can go in and add the faces. So I'm going to fast forward this so I can show you what we're going to do next. right, so I have my faces here and I have my background. So the very next thing you're going to do is you are going to take a marker and you are just going to hold your marker on the side so you have a nice thick line, and you're just going to outline these hearts on the inside. And you see how I don't want a thin, you don't want a little thin line like that. You want a nice thick line. Okay, and I'm going to do this with every single heart, and I want different colors. And I think I want this one red. If you notice, like, he's got a half a face because he's kind of hidden behind the other heart. And I don't even have a face here because that's the bottom of a heart. But I am going to color that heart. And I think I want this one blue. You can have these hearts whatever color, but we're just outlining the outside. And then maybe I want this one green. See, I'm even going to do this one up here. I want this green right here. And I think I want this one. Oh no, I think I want a pink one this time. So I'm going to do this one pink. Alright, so I'm just doing the outside of the heart with a thick line. And then when you're done doing that, you're going to get your paintbrush, you're going to dip it in the water, and you're just going to pull this marker to the inside, just like this. And you're going to have this nice, you're creating this nice little watercolor. Just going to pull that water to the inside. And some of you may not even want the whole thing colored. That's okay. You could leave some white in the center. And I'm just going to take this water, and you see how I'm pushing it? I'm moving it just to the center. Just like that. That way I've got it outlined. And you're going to do that with every single heart. And when you're done, you should have something that looks about like this, except your background's going to look a lot nicer because I used several backgrounds. You're going to pick one background that you really like. You're going to do a really nice background. Now we're not going to do the water on the background. We're going to leave that alone. We're just going to color. We're going to move that watercolor on all the hearts. So you make sure you clean your brush before you go to a new heart. And then you should have something that looks like this. All right, have fun.